all this recent attention and use that to your advantage to help you in the challenges that you're about to face as you go off to college?
Just learning to deal with new situations and gaining new experiences is just hopefully going to be the overall message from this whole experience.
Yeah. Now, how do you keep your composure? I mean, what do you do? A lot of relaxation? Are you just a calm person by your nature? How do you handle all of these first time things so well? I mean, you're just sitting here looking like a comfortable pro.
Well, I am pretty nervous right now, but
okay. Well, you wear it well, because I would not have known.
Thanks. I just try to think about different things that keep me calm, and just not think about the task at hand.
Not think about the task at hand. So what are you thinking about right now?
Just like being at home, being with my friends or something. Just anything that's just second nature to me. So
Gotcha.
It's calm environment, I guess.
All right. So you're actually using your mental imagery right now.
Yeah. Or just my imagination, yeah.
Very cool. Very cool. Coach is smiling and nodding over there. Is he this cool and calm and collected all the time?
You know what? He is pretty cool and calm, and he does a great job for us. That's what I've been really impressed with, his composure. I mean, this is a lot of attention in the last 2 weeks that he's had. And the great thing, and people have asked me, do you think this is going to be a problem, or is this going to be a distraction? And I knew it wasn't going to be, because I know how Jimmy is. And because of his personality and his able to deal with some attention,
right.
He's so positive about it. I think everybody admires it, and the teammates, they're not jealous, they're not envious, they're happy for him, and they like the attention.
So how are you all going to celebrate as a team? You've had a conclusion to a wonderful season. What's up next for the El Toro Chargers?
Well, we'll have our banquet in March, so we'll be planning that, do some video highlight things. We'll still get together during our 6-period PE and play some pickup basketball, things like that. So that's what Jimmy likes to play, pickup basketball games.
An authentic response, everyone who's listening. Jimmy's just laughing and nodding that. He looked very excited about that. Well, I'd like actually to invite you to participate in one of my favorite segments here on the Dr. Casey Show. It's called It's Time to Get Off the Bench and Get on the Couch. And it's where I am going to ask you the same 5 questions that I asked Julie Foudy, Tim Salmon, and other sports legends who have been on the show. Okay? Are you ready?
All right.
Okay. All right, Jimmy. So what's your favorite pregame meal?
My favorite pregame meal would probably have to be Togo's.
Togos. Well, oh, boy. Plug for Togos. Nice.
Any type of sandwich in general.
Sandwich in general. Okay.
Yes.
Well, and what's your favorite specifically?
Just like a BLT or anything with like turkey, ham, lettuce, and tomatoes.
Nice. All right. So very cool. A sandwich. We've heard everything. We've had peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. We've had donuts. All the things that you wouldn't expect athletes to be able to say is their favorite pregame meal. And this is actually for both of you. If you could give one message to sports parents, because there's so many headlines where sports parents are losing it and going crazy out there right now. If you could make them listen to one message, what would that message be?
I guess for me, I would say to enjoy the moment, don't get overwrapped or over-involved, and just keep it simple. We kind of have gone away from the day and age of boys and girls playing soccer, basketball, football, baseball, trying to do a little bit of everything, and now they're getting so one sport tuned.
All specialized.
Right, and sometimes they get a little over-involved, and they're putting in all this money to get a college scholarship. Well, if they just saved their money, they would be able to pay for college. So it'd be nice to see us get back to the days when I was growing up and I played, flag football and then baseball and Little League and basketball. So just keep it simple. Keep it simple.
How about you, Jimmy? Any advice for sports parents out there right now?
Just to let your kids do whatever they want to do, and my parents just said you can do whatever you want to do, and I chose basketball and volleyball, and got me to where I am now. So just let the kids do what they want to do and go from there.
Awesome. So both your messages echo. And in fact, actually, we've had your answer, Coach. It's about the 3rd time that I've heard that same
Right.
that same overarching message. And I think it's critically important because we're starting to see the overuse injuries
Yes.
skyrocketing in these young people because their bodies aren't ready to handle year-round sports with the same muscle groups and the same motor movements. It also limits them for their emotional development, whether they're forced to play an individual sport year-round or only a team sport and not in. I mean, it's crushing. It's really sad to see, isn't it?
Right. It is tough. I mean, it's one of those things where I just go back to my childhood and being my dad teaching me how to bowl, teaching me how to golf, teaching me how to do everything. And I think Jimmy's very similar to that because we could play ping pong, and that's a small little ball for him to see. And he's a pretty good ping pong player. Can't beat me yet,
Wow.
but he's not bad though.
Oh, I see a challenge right there. I do. I see
We're
a challenge.
competitive at El Toro.
Yeah. Yes. There's an undertone right there that we're not gonna let everyone know about. I'm a graduate myself of the rival high school to El Toro. I'm a graduate of Mission Bay High School, and Coach didn't know that till he came into studio today.
But we're still here.
All right. So Jimmy, do you have a game day ritual? And if so, how did it start?
I guess it just started over the years. Like the games we would win, I would just remember what I did before that game. Then the next game, I would try to continue it. Pretty much, I stretch same order, and then right before the game, I have a little sip of whatever drink I have in my basketball bag. And
Okay.
then just warm up. I warm up the same way too, like 2 layups, and then a post move, and then a jump shot, and then a post move jump shot, and then go to the other side and do the same thing.
Do you have to start all over if you miss something?
No.
Okay.
It's just kind of weird because usually when I don't warm up good, like if I miss most of my shots, then I typically play better. But I don't know. Sometimes it goes the other way, but.
Okay, so you haven't started correlating things because we talked about math earlier before we were on air being your favorite sport. So you haven't done a statistical analysis of how many, I'm glad it hasn't gone to that degree. That's pretty awesome. Now, if what has been the best piece of advice, Jimmy, that you've received from someone that's helped you not only in sports but in your life as well, and who gave you that advice?
I all the advice I've received has been great. I don't know if you can actually like put like your finger on one specific example, but I just think like my coaches and my parents, and then like basketball coaches I've read about, like famous coaches like Coach Krzyzewski, and just famous quotes in general that I've read just are really inspiring.
Okay, Coach, do you have a response for that one? Did you get any key piece of advice that's followed you throughout the years that you try to give to the guys?
Right. We mentioned this early in the show. It's just about enjoying the journey and the day-to-day experiences. And you really can't. I mean, obviously you want to finish strong at the end. You want to win your last game and you want to win the championship. But there's not a lot of teams that do that. And people get so caught up into just that win versus that loss. But it's the whole journey that goes on from, going to practice every day, going on our trips. We go to Palm Springs, San Diego, we went to Hawaii a couple of years ago. And all those experiences that we do together as a team builds those friendships. And I think if the kids can understand that it's that journey and the friendships that they're making while they're in high school, being part of a basketball program, and it's going to be successful, that's really what you have to live for and cherish when you get done.
Awesome advice. See, now that wasn't so bad. Sometimes people say 5 questions. Oh my goodness, you're putting me on the spot. That sounds scary, but that wasn't so bad, was it?
No.
All right. So your high school career is coming to a close, at least with this sport. And was there anything that you did for your last games in the regular season or each time before you went into a CIF game to honor the conclusion to this chapter for you?
Not really. Just like as a team, we talked about it, and especially as the seniors, like we knew it could be our last game, so we had to leave everything out on the court.
Mm-hmm.
And especially last night, even though we didn't play our best game, I feel like we left it all out there and we played our hardest.
Wow, that's wonderful. Congratulations. All right, we're going to take one last quick break, and when we come back, I've got a special gift for Jimmy and his family. You're not going to want to go anywhere. This is the Dr. Casey Show on AM 830. If you want to cast your vote on my polling question for this month, which actually is inspired by another high school basketball game this year, go to drcaseycooper.com right now and vote. We'll be right back after this quick break.